Jai Hind dear students, welcome back to this video. In this class we are going to learn how to solve next question of exercise 8.3. We are going to learn how to solve question number 7. Question number 7 says that chalk contains calcium, carbon and oxygen in the ratio 10:3:12. We need to find the percentage of carbon in the chalk. We have two parts in the questions. So let's solve part 1, then we will move to part 2. So in a unit of chalk, we need to find percentage of carbon only. As you can see, the ratio has been given in the series as calcium, second for carbon and then oxygen. So let's start doing this part. First of all, for the unit of chalk, it is given calcium is to carbon is to oxygen in the ratio of 10. This is the series 10:3:12 according to question we have written. Okay, now we need to find the total amount of parts. So total amount of parts will be equal to, we simply add it, so 10 plus 3 plus 12, and then we will get the total parts. That will be equals to 25, right? Now we will think what ratio is given for carbon, as we need to find carbon, right? So amount of carbon, what it is given? Yes, you are correct. It is given as 3. Very good if you have replied correct answer, and the total is 25. So in the fraction form we can write 3 upon 25. Now we need to find the percentage of this. So what we will do? We will multiply by 100 as we want percentage, right? And then percent sign. Now we will reduce it. 25 4 times is 100, and then we will multiply 3 and 4 together. We have got 12%. It means that amount of carbon in chalk is 12%. And in this way you can find for calcium also, or oxygen, or for any unit. Now let's move to second part. In second part it is given that if in a stick of chalk carbon is 3 grams, we need to find what is the weight of the chalk stick. We have found in the first part only that the amount of carbon present in chalk stick is 12%. So with the help of this only we will find if the carbon is 3 gram in a stick of chalk, we need to find the weight of the chalk stick, right? So basically we will solve this question using proportion approach, and in this we will assume a variable, right? So let us assume any variable. So assume that the weight of the chalk stick be x gram. Okay, we have assumed any variable. You can take any other variable as well. So now 12%, right, that is the amount of carbon in the chalk. So 12% is correspond to 3 grams, which is already given. So for 100%, which is correspond to x gram, right? So now writing in a proportion, how we can write it? We can write it as 12% is to 100%, that will be equals to 3 gram is to x gram. I hope so you have understood. So now we can write 12 upon 100 for this, and for this we can write 3 upon x. Now cross multiplying, 3 4 times is 12, right? Now 104 will be reduced by 25. So directly now we can say that x is equals to 25 grams. Clear? It means that amount of chalk stick is given as 25 grams. And for this part we can say that if in a stick of chalk carbon is 3 grams, then the weight of the chalk stick is 25 grams. So this is the way how we can solve this type of question You can use any other method also to solve second part of the question, and I hope so you have understood, and in this way we can solve this type of questions. Let's learn more in next video.